Hi guys, my name is Muhammad Shahzad and you are watching my YouTube channel Ping IT Computers. So as you know, in our last some labs, we have created one domain controller in Server 2022, and today we are going to do another lab where we will create an additional Active Directory, additional domain controller. So in case if you lose one domain controller, so you can have second brain in your network. So your users and your NTFS permissions and your Active Directory GPUs still have in your hand, and still the user is not affected if your one domain controller goes down. So we create mostly second additional domain controller for redundancy. So even though you can do a load balancing, but mostly we do for a high availability in case one domain is down. So you can still have your domain functionality in your organization. So as you know, we have created last time our one domain controller. If I show you here, this is our domain controller. First, we created a DC01, and if I show you, this is my domain controller. It's a primary domain controller. We gave a name DC01, and its domain name was pingitcomputer.local. And this one PC was joined to this domain. So today we will create another PC. We'll create another virtual machine, uh, Windows Server 2022, and we will configure as a second domain controller. Okay, so let's go and start our lab. We will create a new virtual machine, and this time we'll create our virtual machine. I will install the operating system later. I will choose this one, and then we can give the media CD. So first we'll choose Microsoft Windows Server 2022. Next, and we will call it DC02, and next, and enough for 60 GB. Next, and we'll customize our network card also later. Okay, so our machine is created. We'll change first the network card to our 0 NIC, which is already bridged with our local laptop, which is my host for VMware workstation. So secondly, we'll add the media here in the CD. We'll go there and we'll choose our media, and in the media we'll go for server operating systems, and we'll go server 22. I have evaluation version here with me. Okay, ready. Okay. And after giving the media, we'll go for power on the system and hit enter. So, okay, it will take a little time to install the Windows. Okay, next, install. Now we are creating additional domain controller. First, we will install the window. Second, we will join this window to our domain controller as a member server, and then we will promote this server as a additional domain controller, and then we'll create some OUs, and then we will check if that OUs are replicating from one domain to another. Okay, copying file is completed. Now it will go for installation feature, installing update, and then finishing up. After that, it will reboot and our domain controller will be ready. Our server will be ready, sorry, for domain controller installation. Okay, it's going to restart. Okay, it's restarting. So as you know, we have IP address gateway is our laptop. We gave 2 for this one, 3 for this PC, and we will give 4 for our other. Um, this is the setup lab, and then additional domain controller. Additional domain controller here will be DC02, and we'll give IP address. This is the other we're using actually 192.168.20.2. And laptop is 192.168.20.1, and these are when it's this one is 3 192.168.20.3. This is Windows 10 and SQL. We haven't configured yet. Later on we'll do. Okay, so 192.168.20.4 we will give to our additional domain controller, and this one is ping it computer dot local. So this is our domain. Administrator and password is this one. I'm using the random password. Anyway, okay. So domain, this one will bring it here. Paste 4. Okay, and the same copy paste. Okay, and this one also copy and paste. So this one also. So we'll give password to this one, DC 2, 4, IP will give 4, and then this one is 20. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, so 4 we will give to this one. Anyway, so let's go. Our server will be ready. Okay, for the password. Okay, it's ready. Now what we'll do, we will install our VMware tools. Okay, I will mount VMware tool, install VMware tool. After it's there, we'll go into the Explorer, File Explorer. Sorry, my birds. I have birds in my room. So we'll go double click here. We'll start installation of the VMware tools. So graphics and other adjustment will be after that. Next, next, next. Pretty straightforward. I'll close this stuff. Okay. Okay. So after this, it will ask for restart. One time we will do restart. Okay, so we are here. We'll log in, and then we will join this domain as a additional as a member of the domain. So let's see first. We will change the computer name. We'll change the IP address. We'll go local. Here we'll change as a DC2. And first let's change the IP address and turn off the firewall. So then later on we'll change IP and computer name, and it will ask for go to OK. So this one is off, and IP address we will change IPv6 uncheck, and here as we agreed to the 168.20.4, here 192.168.20.1, and we have to give the first domain controller IP here, okay, which is 2. Okay, we can check again. Okay, cmd ipconfig, it's 2. Okay, so 2 is our DNS. Yes, close this one. Okay, refresh, and it should be here populated. Okay, so now we'll change the computer name, DC2 02. Okay, 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 and it will restart. And when it come back, we'll join as a domain member. Okay, our server is back. Let's log in. Okay, so this one is back. Now we will change it after. Let's see if it is pinging. So we will don't ask this one, and even though we'll close this auto open server manager. Okay, go for CMD and ping the before joining ipconfig, and then ping the domain controller. Okay, reply is coming. Now we will go for join as a member server, and we will see in our Active Directory users and computers that member server is there or not after joining. Okay, computers. As of now, only PC2 we joined last in our labs. If you guys didn't know how to join this Windows 10 computer to domain controller, you can see that. And as of now, we have only one domain controller. Let's go back to DC2 local and join as a domain, which is ping it computer local. Okay, give the username and password of domain controller. Okay, it should say welcome to the ping it computer local domain. Okay, okay, finish and restart. So now this is restarted, and the computer object is already created in our domain controller. Let's see, in this domain controller, we can see refresh. So there will be in computers, we will have here two objects. One is DC1 as a member. It's not promoted to domain controller yet. When we promote, it will come into here. So let's go back. After it's coming back, we will log in with the domain user. Okay, first time it will take a little time. Okay, so we are here with the additional domain controller. Okay, so I will next time when we log in, it should not open automatic this device server manager. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll install the first role, as you know, is our DNS. Next, next, next. We'll install DNS here as well. Next, 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 and install. Okay, so this is succeeded. Now we'll go for domain controller installation, the role. Okay, Active Directory domain services, add features, next, 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 and install the feature. Okay, role will be installed, then we'll promote this server as a additional domain controller. Okay, succeeded. Now it's asking us to promote this server as a domain controller. We'll click on that. And here, add a domain controller to an existing domain. Add a new domain to an existing forest. Okay, and add a new forest. This one when you are going to install a new one and add a new domain to an existing forest. No, we are going to add a domain controller to an existing domain. Okay, same domain ping itcomputer.com we selected, and then we'll go next. So it will be dc02 ping itcomputer.local. So restore mode password. You can do read only domain. No, we want a full domain controller in case of one is died. Second will be alive. Next, next, any domain controller, media. Next, this is the locations for the databases. Next, this is the full summary. Next, very simple. If it give us a green signal, we'll go. If no green, then we have to figure out what is the issue. So it give us a green signal. All prerequisite check passed successfully and proceed for installation. Okay, it started and it will ask for a restart. It will go one time restart automatically. Just wait a little. Okay, it's restarting now. And if we come back here in DC1, check the status, refresh here. We have two domain controllers. See, full both are global catalog and default site names. So here in the computer, we have one PC only, and in the domain controller, we have two domain controllers now. So we'll go back here. It will take a little time, and after that, we'll create our OU and we'll see vice versa if it is replicating to both our domains. We'll create one organizational unit and we'll create one user account. Okay, here we go. We'll go for here. See, we are with the Ping IT Computer Administrator. We are on a second domain. We'll log in. Here we'll see also our first domain, primary. We are here. And secondary, we will open our Active Directory users and computers. Here is a trust and domains. Let's go for Active Directory users and computer. User and computers. Here is our domains and trusts. It will take a little time. Okay, here we go. Our domain controller. We'll go for view and we'll go for advanced features. Here we go. Computers, again replicated. And domains are here. So we'll go on a first domain controller and we'll create one OU. Right click, make a new organizational unit, test OU 01. Okay, it's created here. Refresh, give it some seconds, and let's see. This one is also available. This test OU01 in DC2. Here is nothing. I will do refresh. Here we'll do refresh on the top level, and here it is. See, our OU is replicated. Now let's create a user here on the secondary domain, and backward it will be configured. In test OU, we'll make one user, new user, test one, test user we created. Next, your password. Okay, next, finish. So one user is created here. I will go back to my DC1 and in the OU, in our test OU, we will just come back here and then again here, refresh and see it's replicated. So our user is replicated. So guys, this was the lab today for the domain controllers, how we can create an additional domain controller. I'll shut down the PC and then we will go for our next lab, which will be regarding failover clusters. And today we learn how to install additional domain controller. And if you guys like my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos. Take care. Bye bye.